Hello, hello, hello. David Akubian, Bearwoods Photography. I still get a lot of questions about my setup back here in the backyard, so I wanted to sort of take you on a walk up close and personal to some of the areas. You can see, I sit on my back porch. I'm going to stand up and back up so you can see it. I sit on my back porch in the mornings, and this is the basic view that I've got. My chair's here. Put my coffee and my cereal over here, and then of course the studio is out there. Just to sort of take you on a little bit of a walk. This is the back porch, and before I go out there, let me show you one little area here that's coming into blossom. Got these nice little cardinal flowers here that I'll be able to photograph the hummingbirds from. But from where I sit, you can see the backyard starts out with the 3 chairs over here to the left. Then my bluebird house is pretty much as far out as I photograph. The bluebirds just fledged yesterday, so I won't see them for a couple days. I might have some of them come in. The adults come in and get worms, take them up to the babies. But this is the vegetable garden area of the yard, and this is one of the favorite areas for the birds actually, because the warblers especially will come in and get insects off of the foliage that's in the vegetable garden itself, because I do get a lot of insects in here. I've got some zinnia that the hummingbirds feed on, bees, and then of course you can see the crepe myrtles back here in the back. This is where the birds typically come into first before they make their final approach into the studio area itself. This is one of the posts that you could see from the porch, and you can see it's simply just attached by a little wire, and the birds tend to land there before they go over to the feeders, or as they're waiting. The warblers just sort of go and look to see who they can chase. But as you scan, you can see there's a good 12 feet or so of crepe myrtles. There's another post over here, a lot of flowers. I've got some dahlias coming in, got them over here as well. Looking back towards the porch. The only feeders that I put out are, of course, a worm feeder for the bluebirds and other insect-eating birds like titmouse and some of the chipping sparrows and the wrens. Then, of course, I have the one seed feeder. I don't leave the seed feeder out unless I'm here because of the bears. We try to make sure that we're not inviting the bears in. But you can see all these flowers here. There's the dad flowers. We don't dad head them. We let the birds pick the seeds off. They just reseed for next year as well. Sometimes we'll gather them up at the end of the year, some of them, and put them out. But again, you've got this nice post back here in the background that they tend to land on. That's probably the most popular post for them to land. Then I've got just some other flowers here. And I've got another post. And of course the post, again, it's just, in this case, it's a T-post and just a wire attachment. I wire it. I can undo the wire. I can move some of the post around. When I have babies coming in, I'll put posts with a longer branch out there because the babies will land there and wait to be fed from the adults that come in. You can see some of the flowers that we've got out here, very popular with the bees, the butterflies, hummingbirds, the chickadees, and some of the other seed eaters. Love some of the black-eyed Susans that are here, the rudbeckia. Then just a couple other crepe myrtles here. There's a little hummingbird right here. I don't know if you can see him. He's just feeding on the flowers. They're pretty used to me being out here, so it's not really a big deal when I'm here. Then scanning over, I've got some more of the cardinal flowers that are here. And then the hummingbird's probably favorite is this coral honeysuckle that's back here. And you can just see there's just so much of it. They come and land. Then of course some more seeds down here. Then a gate to the front yard. That's sort of all there is, but I'll walk back over here. And you can see from where I sit, got a bird bath here, a water source, then there's another one over to the side. You can see though that this is what the bird studio is all about. just the natural environment. We've put as many natural native flowers as we can back here because that's just what we want to do, and that's part of the requirements to have a wildlife sanctuary. And again, it is a certified wildlife sanctuary. So anyhow, hopefully that will help show you guys some of what I do here in the Bear Woods Wildlife Sanctuary Bird Studio area. And you can see very, very little actual bird seed or anything here. We rely a lot on the natural aspects. Like I said, I don't leave the feeders out because we don't want to attract the bears into the yard itself. But that is it. So if you're thinking about doing anything like this, hopefully this will give you some ideas. And if you have any questions, go ahead and put those in the comment section below. Hopefully you'll give it a thumbs up. Hopefully this was a little bit informative. So anyhow, until next time, David Akubian. Have a great day.